Sensors are widely used in the area of robotics and embedded system. In this video, I'll explain basics of IR sensor, working principle, programming and application. We will cover introduction to IR sensor, interfacing circuit, programming and applications. Let's first understand what is an IR sensor. What is an IR sensor? IR sensor is an electronic device that detects infrared radiation, works in the infrared wavelength range. There are two types of IR sensors: active IR sensor and passive IR sensor. Active IR sensors consist emitter and detector, while passive IR sensors consist only the detector part. IR radiations are invisible to human eyes but can be detected by the sensor. IR sensor can be divided into two categories: active IR sensor and passive IR sensor. A passive IR sensor detects the infrared emitted by object. The active IR sensor consists of an IR LED that transmits IR frequency and a detector, which is a photodiode sensitive to the IR frequency emitted by the LED. The active IR sensor consists of an emitter and detector. The IR sensor, the infrared radiation emitted by the emitter is reflected from an object, and the reflected radiations are detected by the detector. While in the passive IR sensor, the emitter part will not be there. The radiations emitted by the objects are detected by the detector part. Okay. Now let's understand the interfacing of IR sensor with microcontroller. So the IR sensor module that we are discussing in this video consists of three different pins. This pin is connected to VCC, and the ground pin is connected to the ground. The output is connected to one of the GPIO pin of the microcontroller. The pin GPIO pin must have to be configured in the input mode. So there are two possible outputs, 1 or 0. When the object is detected, the output will be 1. When the object is not present, the output will be 0. So we have to check whether the pin is 1 or not. If the pin value, logic level at the pin is 1, it means the object is present. If the logic level is 0, it means the object is not detected by the IR sensor. So for this video, we are considering the microcontroller ATmega16, and the output of IR sensor is connected to the PA0 pin of the microcontroller. So we have to configure PA0 in the input mode, and then we have to check continuously logic level of the PA0. This can be done by the checking the the bit number 0 of the pin A register. Now there are two ways of interfacing IR sensor using polling method. So for now we are considering the polling approach, but we can also use interrupt method as well. So if we have to interface IR sensor using interrupt, then the output pin of the IR module will be connected to the external interrupt pin of the microcontroller. So in this case, we can connect the output pin of the IR sensor to the INT0 of the microcontroller. Okay. Now let's understand the programming part. So first we have to configure PA0 in the input mode. So for that we have to configure DDRA register. So we have to make this bit 0. So this will configure PA0 in the input mode. Okay. Now this syntax will check the bit number 0 of pin A register. So this is the pin A register. The pin A register holds the logic level of the port A pins. Okay. So we are doing AND operation with this number, 1 left shifted by 0. So we are doing AND operation with this number 0 0. So the pin A register will change based on whether the object is present or not. So if the object is present, or if the object is detected by the sensor, then this bit change to 1. So this bit will become 1, and the result of AND operation will be 1, because 0, and so we don't know the rest of the bit positions. So this result will be 0 0 0 0 and 1. So if the result is 1, it means the object is present. If the object is not detected, or if the object is not present, this bit will be 0, and the result of AND operation will be 0. Now we have, if the condition is true, we have in calling a function stop. So let's suppose we have a robot and we want to stop the robot, and if the object is present, so this command will stop the motor or stop the robot, else it will continuously move in the forward direction. There are different applications of IR sensor. It can be used in security system, motion detection, alarms, and remote controls, line following and obstacle avoiding robots, temperature measurement, thermal imaging in the field of medical, industrial automation.